Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we are featuring Squatter Shacks Riverwood, a small, free, no-load door home. There is no need for a map today, as this home is located directly behind the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. As we arrive, we find the home in shambles with cobwebs everywhere and leaves all over the ground. There is a journal with backstory on the nightstand. I am going to read it, so if you don't want to hear it, skip ahead. 3rd of last seed, 4th era 175. The war took everything from me. My wife died in battle facing an elf battle mage. My daughter should have been safe at home, but she died from ataxia when those elves laid siege to the city and everyone ran out of clean water. They've started calling it the Great War now. What a load of horker-ish. I lost my family. The Empire lost its dignity. I guess they're calling it great because the Emperor got to keep his precious throne. Well, he's welcome to it for all I care. I'm leaving today, heading north with the first caravan out of town. I don't know where I'll end up, but I don't much care. I can't stay another minute in this empty house. 19th of last seed, 4th era 175. We've stopped for the night along the banks of a river in southern Skyrim. It's a very peaceful place, lots of big tall pine trees, salmon swimming up the rapids, birds twittering in the trees. The air is a bit chilly, but the sun was hot this afternoon. It's funny, I always thought that Skyrim was a land of nothing but snow and ice, but this place is practically a paradise. I think I might just stay here for a while. Plenty of game to hunt and fish to catch while I figure out what to do next. 7th of Hearthfire, 4th era 175. It's been just about 2 weeks since I started camping along this river. I finally have a tiny house built so that I don't have to keep sleeping under the stars. It's little more than a shack, really, but right now I don't care as long as it keeps the rain off. Though, cutting down trees for boards has given me an idea. This is really the perfect spot for a lumber mill. Lots of timber, a rushing river to power the saw. I could have a basic mill set up before winter sets in, and come spring I could start selling lumber. Maybe get enough coin to build myself a real house. I miss my wife and daughter every day, but I feel their spirits with me. I think they would like what I'm building here. 15th of Frostfall, 4th era 175. I finally put the last nail on the roof over the new lumber mill this morning, and not a moment too soon. It started snowing just a few hours later. It's funny, I feel happy. I didn't think I would ever get to feel happy again. I almost want to feel guilty about being happy, but I know my wife would slap me for thinking that way if she were here. Now I just need to think of a name for this place. Something to do with the river and the forest. Rushing Pines? Maybe not. I'll sleep on it. It'll come to me. Now that we know the backstory, we received a miscellaneous quest to clean up the shack. Once that quest shows up, we need to get the broom that's in the corner. Now we're going to use it to sweep the area between the two piles of leaves to finish sprucing up the place. And it looks like with a little bit of elbow grease, we have a simple, quaint home at a convenient location with no frills. It's perfect for sleeping, and it doesn't take away the need to upgrade to a home that has crafting. You do get a chest, nightstand, bed, and dresser to store some things, and you even get some harvestables, a cooking pot, a wood chopping block, which is all that you really need early on. Also, let's not forget the 3 L's of real estate: location, location, location. And what location's better early in the game than Riverwood? Maybe Whiterun? But Riverwood, as one of my favorite comedians of all time, Larry David, might say, is pretty good. So let's go ahead and check out the outdoor look now that it's been renovated, and we'll show you where that wood chopping block is too. Oh, we've overstepped our wood chopping block. It's actually over here. It's right next to those steps that go up to the guard's tower. And there's our renovated home. And this is what it looks like at nighttime. But first, let's check out this beautiful sky. Wow. Don't you just love Skyrim's weather? We're going to go ahead and turn off our travel lantern so we can see the natural ambiance at nighttime. Look at how well lit it is just from the campfire that heats the cooking pot. That's the advantage of having a small space. And then over on this side of the room, it's just a candle lighting it. But that candle's pretty effective. And then you've got a little window view and you can still see things going on at the sleeping giant inn over there. And you can get a great view of that sky even. That's not too shabby of a view for a free home you can get early in the game. This concludes our tour of Squatter Shacks Riverwood. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button. Feel free to comment with your thoughts and opinion. To see my prior tours, click on the playlist on the top left. To see my future content, subscribe by clicking the channel icon on the bottom left. And to ensure you never miss an episode, click on the bell icon to get notifications of when I post. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.